Hello team, wanted to take a moment and reach out, send you this personal message. Just mix it up a little bit this month. 2015 is behind us. We're staring 2016 right in the eyes right now, and you might be sitting back, a cup of coffee, and figuring out what your goals are for this year. I hope you are. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your business to set that groundwork early on. Envision your business and what you want it to look like. But while you're doing that, I want you to think about success. What does success mean to you? How do you feel that you're successful when you reach your goals? And don't fall into the comparison trap. I've been there myself, and it's taken me quite a while to get out of that trap. But I feel accomplished. I feel that I'm not in it anymore. I don't feel that I'm comparing anyone. And let me tell you how freeing it is to feel that way. Have you ever looked at the monthly update, and because your name isn't in that list, the top 10 of sponsoring, the top 10 of retail, the number one of whatever, you didn't have a $1,000 show, did you feel that you were inadequate? Did you feel that you weren't successful because your name wasn't in bright lights? If that's you, please stop thinking that way. You're more successful than that number one someone in top sponsoring or in top retail. Why? Because if you've set a goal for yourself to have one show a month and you've reached that goal, maybe you had 2 shows in a month, you're more successful than the number one sponsor in the whole entire business. Why? Because success is defined on your terms, not somebody else's. The average jeweler in Premier does 1 show a month. 1 show. You don't have to do 30 shows in an entire month. Obviously, that's unlikely. But the point I'm trying to make and get across to you is that we celebrate your successes when you reach the goals you set for yourself. We're proud of you. We're excited for you, Lori and I. I don't want you to get into that trap of comparing yourself to the senior leader, to the executive director. That's the message I want to just drive into your hearts right now. So while you're setting your goals for this year and you're defining how you'll feel success, let me throw this little golden nugget in there. How will you feel successful? When you feel fulfilled. Fulfillment allows you to be successful. It allows you to feel successful. When it works for you, when it allows you to accomplish what you set out to do, you feel fulfilled. That is success. Not a one-diamond designer, not a senior leader, not an executive director. If that's your goal and that's what you're aiming for, great. That's awesome. And we support and applaud you for that. If you're trying to do 1 show a month and get a few $100s extra a month, and you set out and you do that, we applaud you for that equally as somebody trying to reach executive director. There's no difference in my book. It's your determination. It's your definition. It's your success. It's your fulfillment. I want you to think about that. It's your fulfillment. It's not mine. I can't write that for you. It's not Lori's. It's not the Drapers. It's nobody in Premier but yourself. You set those. So when you're trying to reach these goals and attain these and feel successful and fulfilled, here's one tidbit for you. I was doing some snooping around YouTube the other night, and I got caught on the Tony Robbins video kick. And man, is that guy intense, but he's got a lot of really great information. And one of the things that really stood out to me is when you're defining your success and you're setting goals for yourself and you're trying to achieve a better life for yourself, whether it's in your business or whether it's just in your personal life, he says that you have to reset your standards. You have to raise your standards. Let me give you an example. If my standards are to have a clean house, but I'm okay by my definition, by my standards, having dirty laundry laying around in the laundry room. And people come over in the house and they see it, and that's okay for me. That's my standard. That's how my house is always going to look. I'm always going to have laundry all over the house because that's the standard that I set for myself. I'm okay with that. But on the other hand, if I want my house to look put together, to look clean, to look like you could eat off of every single surface, then my standards would have to be a little bit higher. Actually, a lot of it higher, right? I wouldn't have any laundry all over the floor. I wouldn't have a laundry room full of laundry on my floor because my standards are higher. So that affects my success. That affects how I want my life to operate. Okay? If I wanted to lose weight this year, I would raise my standards for myself. I would visualize myself as an athlete maybe, instead of a couch potato. I would change my standards. I would change my outlook. Mind over matter. It's very much mental. So I want you to think about that also when you're setting your rules, personal rules for your feeling of success and fulfillment, while you're setting your goals and creating action to reach those goals. So I just wanted to leave you with that. Wanted to try and talk to your heart this month. I hope to do more of these. Set goals. Goals are more important than resolutions. Resolutions are once a year. Goals you can set anytime. And goals, they can be lofty, but if they're not reached, at least there's progress. Progress is measurable. Progress leads to fulfillment. Fulfillment leads to success. And success is by your definition, not by anyone else's. God bless you. God bless your business. Thank you so much for listening, for your time, and I look forward to reaching out again. See ya.